Okay, so if you're a manager in aged care, you already know the pressure is absolutely immense. What we're going to do today is break down the essential tech playbook you need, not just to handle compliance, but to turn it into a real, measurable return on investment. Let's just dive right in.
Right. Let's just start with the hard truth. Trying to juggle something as complex as AS 1851 and the new, tougher Standard 4 on a spreadsheet? Come on. Those days are they're over. The sheer amount of data, the checks, the documentation, you just can't manage it that way anymore. The risk is way too high, and it's definitely time for a new game plan.
And this is what we're calling the spreadsheet compliance crisis. Look, this isn't about you being disorganized, not at all. It's about using a tool that was never, ever built for the incredible demands of modern aged care compliance. So, let's get into exactly why the old way just doesn't work. You can see how all these pressures just stack on top of each other, right? You've got these super strict documentation rules from AS 1851. Then you've got the beefed up quality standard 4 that demands practically perfect records. On top of that, auditors are showing up more often, work orders are getting lost in the shuffle, and with every single manual entry, there's that constant risk of simple human error. It's a recipe for disaster.
But hey, there's good news here. There is a very clear path forward. The solution lies in a modern toolkit for facility management. And really, it all starts with two key systems, the CMMS and the BMS. So let's dive into what they are and how they actually work. First up is the CMMS, the Computerized Maintenance Management System. The easiest way to think about this, it's your new digital command center. It's a software platform that takes everything related to maintenance and puts it in one central place. It automatically schedules all your preventative tasks. It tracks every single work order from the moment it's created to the moment it's closed out. And here's the kicker, it builds that rock-solid audit trail for you automatically. So if the CMMS is the command center, the BMS, or Building Management System, is the building's central nervous system. This is the brain, constantly monitoring all that critical equipment humming away in the background. We're talking about the stuff that keeps your residents safe and comfortable, day in and day out. Your ventilation, your power, and of course, your fire systems. Okay, so why do we even care about these systems? What's the big goal? It's all about hitting this industry gold standard, a 70-30 split. 70% of your time spent on preventative maintenance and only 30% on reactive maintenance. I mean, just think about it. Spending your time preventing problems instead of constantly putting out fires. That's fewer emergencies, lower costs, and a safer facility. Spreadsheets, they pretty much lock you into that reactive mode. This tech, it completely flips the script. Now, having a CMMS and a BMS, that's a fantastic start. But the real magic, the real superpower, it happens when you get them talking to each other. This integration is the secret sauce. It's how you make your buildings start to work for you, automating safety and compliance in a way you could never do by hand. Let me give you a real-world example of how this actually plays out. Let's say a sensor in your BMS detects that the water temperature has dropped out of the safe range for Legionella prevention. Instead of waiting for a manual check, the BMS instantly fires off an alarm straight to your CMMS. The CMMS then automatically creates a work order and pings the right technician. The moment that job is done and closed out, the entire event is logged. Zero paperwork, no delays, just a perfect auditable record. All right, this all sounds great, right? But I know what you might be thinking. Where do I even start? It can feel a bit overwhelming. So let's turn all this theory into a really clear, actionable plan for picking and rolling out the right tech. First things first, you don't have to boil the ocean here. Start small with some quick wins that deliver high impact. Think about installing just a few key IoT, or Internet of Things sensors. You could start with CO2 sensors to keep an eye on air quality, maybe some room monitors for resident comfort and safety, those absolutely critical water temperature sensors for compliance, and you can even get digital pest traps that send you an alert when they're triggered. Simple, powerful, and a great place to begin. Now, when it's time to actually choose the software, you need a solid framework. Don't get distracted by shiny objects. Use a scorecard like this one to focus on what actually matters in aged care. Does it have built-in reporting for AS 1581 and Standard 4? How easy is it for your team to actually use out in the field on a tablet or a phone? Because if it's not, they won't use it. And most importantly, how well does it connect with your BMS? Focus on these core needs first. And to make this whole transition feel manageable, just think of it in 3 simple phases. Phase 1 is assessment.
Take an honest look at what you're doing now and find the biggest gaps. Phase 2 is selection. Use that scorecard we just talked about to really vet your options and pick the right partner. And finally, Phase 3 is go live. Do a phased rollout, train your people properly, and get those all-important systems talking to each other.
At the end of the day, this isn't just about making life easier or ticking boxes for an auditor. This is a business investment, and you've got to be able to prove its value. So let's talk about the clear, compelling case for a real return on your investment.
And this number right here, this is your business case. You can go to your leadership team and tell them that the industry data consistently shows facilities see a positive return on their investment within just 6 to 12 months. That's an incredibly powerful metric, because at the end of the day, the cost of prevention is always going to be less than the cost of failure. And this is where things get really exciting. This is the part that can transform your role. This technology takes you out of the boiler room and puts you in the boardroom. The data you're collecting lets you use powerful metrics like the Facility Condition Index, or FCI, which in simple terms is a health score for your building. It helps you shift the conversation away from day-to-day fixes toward real strategic planning about long-term assets and capital investment. So, we'll leave you with this question. This isn't just about whether your facility is compliant today. It's about whether it's truly prepared for the future. Is your facility ready to finally move beyond that endless cycle of reactive maintenance and embrace strategic asset management? The tools are here, the path is clear, the time is now.